Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to do a quick video about these modded Cjrb Feldspars, or as Kyle would call them, the Cjrb Feldspars. These were modded by my buddy BJ Hill over at Hilltop Knives and Gear. He's a really cool dude in the community. Does a lot of cool mod work for people. Very reasonable in terms of pricing, and I just love the guy. I've had a few projects for him. Like I sent him a F5.5 to mod up for Kyle so that he could actually have one that functioned for him with a full choil and everything. And he just turned that around in like 2 days, shipped it out, and Kyle had it in time for our live stream. He just does cool stuff like that. He modded a Ace Grand for me, and he's done these. I think that's it so far that he's done for me. But just a great dude. And I wanted to do this video, one, because I finally got these back. They were out being passed around to a couple channels, and they'd been gone for like 4 months. So I finally got them back. I never really spent any time with the large one here. And I did get to spend, a little bit with the small one. So, also I want to do this video because I think I'm going to be giving away at least one of these in our live stream tomorrow. So this will post after that, but one of these will probably be gone, and, I want to kind of have it on film. So first I got the JG10 small Feldspar back in the summer just to try it because everybody had been raving about it, and I absolutely hated it. The thumb studs were so annoying. Like the detent, I don't know if it was just too strong or the angle of the studs left-handed or what, but it just did not want to work for me well. And I hate JG10 and I hate D2. So it was just like this combination of things. And I was like, what can I do about this? And I saw on BJ's channel that he had modded a few Cjrbs, and I reached out to him actually to start a project on a Cjrb Crag. But then I decided, like, hey man, let's do something different that you haven't done before, and maybe people will be interested in it. And I was trying to like rack my brain, like what knife would be good. And I thought of this because I hated it. I didn't want it. Like, why not mod it and see if I can make it something I want, right? So that was the first one we did. And then after I got that one, I was like, oh shit, I got to get a large one. They make a large. So then I had the large one made. And basically what he did was he took the thumb studs off and he cut this hole in, basically made it a Spidey hole knife, so it can be middle finger flicked. Now, it really only works for a lefty because on the Feldspar, you get more room on the right-hand side. So you can thumb flick this very well right-handed, but it is really hard to Spidey flick because there's a lot less room over here. You got to dig your finger in there. It's possible. It's just not fun. But left-handed, you can flick that all day, and it's awesome. Now, the thumb flick kind of sucks left-handed, but again, it's possible. And then for the large, same thing, right? Because it's just a large version. So whoever ends up with these, if you're right-handed, you just have a pretty good thumb flickable knife. If you're left-handed, hopefully you know how to Spidey flick. And I think we'll probably give away the large first. I don't know why. I've had the small the longest. Maybe I'm a little attached to it. Maybe I'll end up keeping one just because it's something BJ did for me, But in terms of like pricing on these, basically all in, you could get one of these made for 120 bucks. So that sounds like a lot, but that includes the knife, which is like $35, and then it's like $90 for all the work. I already had the knife, so I just paid $90 for the work. And what he does is he cuts this hole in, that's a good amount of work on the blade, right? He acid etches the blade and then stone washes it, I think. He puts this epic KME mirror edge on it. Just look at that, shining. He dyed the handles purple, and then he bronze anode all of the hardware, or heat anode it, because it's not titanium, it's steel. So he heat anode all the hardware bronze, and he also acid etch and stone wash the liners. That's a lot of work for one guy to do for $90. And here you'll see on this one, this was also a JG10 one I sent him so that they would match. But even using the same die, the same amount of time, all that stuff, this one just came out a little brighter. I would say I probably like the brighter a little better, but I also like the darker purple. I don't know. But again, same thing here. Acid stone wash, whatever on the blade, mirror edge, acid stone wash on the liners, purple dye, and then heat bronze anode on all the hardware. Just really, really good professional work, right? Really well done. I am very impressed. Yeah, I just love his work. In terms of the function, I've noticed that the larger one is a little harder for me to spidey flick. I think I just have to get used to it, but it fits your hand a lot better. At least my larger size hand. Sorry, there's some wind here, guys. I got the windows open finally. It's spring, right? But yeah, that's just a quick look at these modded Feldspars from Cjrb, modded by BJ Hill at Hilltop Knives and Gear. Absolutely fantastic work. Reach out to him. Have him hook you up with a cool project, or think of a knife you have that you want to mod. I mean, he can mod anything, guys. Just ask. Or he'll put something together for you. If you want a crag and you don't have one, he'll cut the hole in it and he'll make it a really cool Cjrb crag. Or he'll do something cool with your rat one. He makes these Spidey rats where he takes the thumb studs off and puts a hole in a Ontario rat one. Just such cool stuff. I just love anything like that in this community, and he's a buddy at this point, so it's just, I want to support him as well. And just look at this work, guys. Look at the edge. My God, that's the best mirror edge I've ever seen. And I'm not like an expert sharpener, but holy cow. And he told me he can do one of these in 10 minutes on almost any steel. That's impressive. So yeah, shout out to BJ. Thank you, brother. And hopefully somebody will enjoy this knife right here when we give it away on Saturday. So check out On the Edge every other Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern on either my channel, Lefty EDC, or Kyle's channel, DTOM Knives and Gear. We'll, of course, post that ahead of time on Instagram and on YouTube. But yeah, guys, I absolutely love you. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.